Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Still working on the Typhon. This is probably going to be like part 3. I cut up the first video a couple times, and I did a bunch out. I was just messing around. I didn't videotape it. I forgot to video it, but I pulled the bell crank out and it was all bound up. I had all sorts of lock thread, and it was bound up right in here. You know, it would move, but it was really tight. So now I got it to where, you know, they're just flopping around. So I rebuilt that, and I got my yokes in. So I didn't think I was going to get those as soon as I did, but I got them. So we were going to put those front and back and put those in, because as much power as we're putting into this, these plastic ones, they twist, and it just strips the plastic out. So I gotta try this first. I want to get the metal gears and all that, but I'm hoping this helps a lot. So, because even the inside, from what I understand, after a while the inside gets all burnt, you know, I think it rips the pins out or something inside. So we're gonna have to do a whole I've already come this far, so I'm probably going to dump a bunch more money into it instead of getting a 6S. We're just going to build this thing up eventually. Whatever keeps breaking, we're going to keep going. So let's pull this out. Let me get a towel here so I don't get my work area too bad. Push everything under. It's going to be a greasy part. So there's a screw here and a screw here, and I'm pretty sure they're 2s. We'll see though. Can't see in there. There we go. And the sucky part about all this, long screws. I'll have to get the drill out. That's the only bad thing about the MIP. They're not long enough to do certain things. So that's why I have kept my cheapos, because you do need to go through here, because there's a screw inside there to get that screw off. You gotta hold the crank, the diff. Whew. That's such a pain in the butt. All right, and there's a screw in there. I know you can't see it in there, but there's a screw inside there. It screws into that. You put a little dab of Loctite on there. Now, the hard part is, it's seeing they were already thinking about replacing that, because they got a little divot in there for where the new ones, because you can put a grub screw there. So let's get this one now. There's this one. And there's that one. And there's plenty of grease in or fluid in inside. They float nice and tight. This front one, I think I have I want to say 500 in the front because it's super tight. It's 200. No, it's probably, I think I have 500, 200 because the back turns pretty easily. So let's open this up. Sorry guys for my arm reaching. So this is what they give you. Hot racing sticker. They give you the 2 screws and these nice aluminum pieces. And here's the part number, ATF 11Y02. You can get them on eBay. I think I got mine. I got mine at, shout out to A-Main. That's where I got mine at, A-Main Hobbies. Said it was going to be over a week, and they were here in like a day and a half. Ordered it on Sunday evening, and they were here. They were actually in the mail. It said it was in the mailbox Tuesday at 3 o'clock. It was actually in the neighbor's mailbox, but it was here. So, shout out to A-Man Hobbies for their getting them here so fast. That's the second time I ordered stuff from them, and they were here like the next day. If it's in stock, it gets here fast. You know, if they don't have it in stock, then they gotta wait for it to come in. So, but yeah, check your bearings, make sure they spin good, make sure they're clean before I rip everything out. A little dirty. So yeah, I would eventually like to change all this stuff, but we'll have to do with what we have for now. It's all right. These are going to be the same either way. You guys, when you put these back together, you need to make sure that goes all the way on. Line those two up. There you go. Make sure you got that free spinning. It's all tight. I'm going to use their screws since they are a little different. There we go. I know I put my Loctite around here somewhere. I put it up somewhere where I wouldn't forget where I put it. There it is. These look like they're going to be 2.5s. Yeah, they are. So let's get rid of this one. God, I hate when I do. There it is. When I put something down where I won't forget it, and then I forget where I put it. Okay. Not too much Loctite, just enough to I learned that with that belt crank. That was horrible. Been running it for like that for a long time. Nice. So and that'll keep it from twisting in there. That's all that is. You know, you know, they costs, they're all right. I think it was $70 for the two of them. You know what? Oh, and then I'm dumb. Why didn't you tell me I forgot that, guys? Man, shame on you guys. Not letting me know. I wonder why I was spinning so smooth. So let's pop this one off because it'll probably be a little easier. Get that back in that way. There we go. Now we're cooking with fire. It is aluminum, guys, so don't go hog wild when you tighten them down. That's why you use a little bit of Loctite. It'll seal in there and keep it from coming apart. Okay. Yeah, these plastic ones always have a right in there. There's a little spot. You can feel it in the back ones like that. It's a bad spot in the gears. Because it's tight. It's not, you know what I mean? It doesn't move. Same with this way. So it's not like you need to shim it or anything. There's one spot in there that's Horrible. Horrible. Did I put that on backwards now? I probably did, huh? No. Put these cases on wrong. I'm trying to show you a how-to video, and look. I put them on wrong. I didn't realize they were a specific way. They're both the same way. Yeah. Yeah. Alright guys, I put them on the wrong freaking way. I just wanted to see how they looked that way. That's all. I knew what I was doing. That's what I get for not paying attention. I know, the bigger side. I thought that would be smaller on this side, but, you know, I was wrong. So let's go, this goes on this side, the bigger side. So the one with the logo HD goes on the sprocket side. Right, then it drops in there. It's got a little groove there and everything for it. How dumb am I? See? Pay attention to what you were doing. Those are a little more Loctite just because I've been screwing them in and out so many times. Yeah. Wasn't too bad though. A couple screws. All right. Okay. So there's just that one spot. Otherwise, it feels good. Bam. So that'll keep that. That'll keep this and this together without twisting it. Hopefully, that's what it's supposed to do. Okay. So let's put. This doesn't really matter, I don't believe, because they're both the same. Make sure those are on all the way though, because if you don't tighten the screw up, sometimes the screw will pull through. And I'm not going to Loctite them. Because they're just, that was pretty tough to get them off of there, and I don't want to. Plus there should be enough Loctite on from before. Okay. There you go. Now let's get rid of this out of the way. I'm gonna just go like that. We'll have to clean that off later with something. I'm gonna put it here on this table behind me. Let's get this front end back together, huh, guys? Remember how to do that. That doesn't need to be there no more. Okay. So these go on here. I checked all the bearings on here too. They're all good. Bell crank on first, then your diff goes on there. Make sure your bearings are all seated down. So that's feel all bound up again. I never put them back on. I just let them dry out here for a couple days. Yeah, I can imagine why. I bet it's just the binding of the. You'd think on the bearings they would be. Yeah, it's just got to be these. Okay. I don't think I'm ever going to get the plastic ones to. That ain't good. Yeah, that's weird. I don't feel so. Yeah, they feel good there, but once they go all the way down, I'm going to put a little bit of grease down there. You feel it's nice and smooth. And that one. And that one. Yeah, they all feel pretty smooth. Let's take some of our bearing grease here. You know, you probably shouldn't do this because it's just going to attract dirt, but some that feels a little better. Yeah. Not as good as I would like it, but I think it's a lot better than what it was, so let's leave it like that. Okay. Everything else feels good still. Put that in there. So, pull this up. Let's take this tire out so it sits on the ground a little flatter so nothing comes out. Okay. And then this, we're going to put some grease in here for you guys. I use this bearing grease on my heavier cars. Seems to work good. My little cars I use a white lithium grease. I'm not sure if that's in the shop, but it's back there against the wall. Just because this sticks a little better. The white lithium grease is good for I might even try it on like a speed car, just because it's not as thick. I'll bind it up there. Yeah, that's what you want. Okay. And here's your top cap. And this holds on to everything. This holds on to a lot of stuff. So here, hold your steering bell cranks on too. Get it. See, that should pop down a little more. Am I missing something on my bell cranks? Is that why? Oh no, I see. Once it pulls those down. Okay. Ah, you can see the hot race in there. Huh, that's cool. I didn't know that window was there. Is it there? Yeah. And this one doesn't have one, huh? That's kind of weird. So there's only 5 of those. So what's this one over here? And this came out. Those in there for now. Make sure everything's Yeah, it's a lot better. And these all came out before I get, I don't know how those fell out. There we go. Hoping you guys can see everything I'm doing. I'm just kind of going. I believe those are for my shocks. These are down here for those. Sorry if I keep getting my head in the way. Keep hitting that tonight. Those must be for that. No, those are for these. I don't know where my shock ones are. Yeah, that's what these are for. Yeah, I try not to use the machine on you guys. That's the drill. Just because it's loud. I don't know how my shock ones got way down here. These go all the way through. Right, yeah. Tighten that. Alright, that on one side. Looking good. That's where that one screw went through to hold both of those down. It's, So, alright guys, well you've seen all that. So I'm going to do the same side with here, and I'm going to put this on there. I'm going to do this off camera, just because it's, you've seen what I was doing. But as you can tell, I got all my hot racing stuff on here from before. So I'm just going to put some Loctite on this one, put it back in the middle one, and then put all the rest of the screws on, you know. We got one here still. And then that's it, because I only have a few screws, and then we'll I'll probably turn you back on for the back. I'm gonna rip the back out, and I got to put this one on there still. So just to make the video a little shorter for you guys, so you're not just staring at me do this. So all right, I'll be back to do this one, guys, to do the rear.